What the fuck is this music? What the hell did Shining Wizard supply Mr. Wizard with this time? What the hell is this? What is this music? Is this from something and I just don't know? I don't know. It sounds like something from Flowbots. It's... Why? Why? Anyway, sorry, that caught me off guard a bit when I started the stream. Hey, so this is the Evo reveal show. Everyone has permission to restream this, so I'm going to restream it. Normally... That scared me. That actually scared me. Normally I wouldn't give a shit about this, because it's a reveal show. Who gives a fuck? But considering that I think this is the first time they've just straight up given everyone permission to restream this, and with the whole core values thing that happened at Evo Japan, and considering how Evo Japan went this year, apparently the entrants were not that great. I'm interested to see what they have to say about all of that. But, you know, and if there's something with Samurai Showdown, maybe. I mean, it's supposed to be coming out some before Evo 2019. So I figure if there's going to be an announcement about Samurai Showdown at all, it would be during this. So I figured, why the fuck not? It's only an hour. So here we are. Now I need to make my predictions, right? Because that's what everyone does with these things. Evo predictions. Again, usually I just don't give a fuck about these, but you need to get on Soul Calibur and fight this dude. I know he's an X-main who needs to be win cannon. Listen, Dragon, hi. I think you've come in here at a faster time than anyone else ever has. But I have to look at Mr. Wizard's dumb face. I have to feel like I'm getting win cannoned by core values right now. I don't think I can do that. Maybe later. Maybe. I don't know. My head's killing me today. I don't think I could really muster up the will to try to do wind cannons. The hell is all of this dramatic bullshit?
It's here! Evolution 2017 is here, and we are just about to get started with
It's here! Evolution 2017 is here! Fuck me. Evo is serious business. Yeah. Yeah, Evo is really serious. They need all of their core values in one event. They need to make sure everywhere, every single corner, every inch of the venues, every inch of the cameras, nothing but core values. Serious shit. I mean, I get that Evo's a big event, but it's so ridiculous. It can be so ridiculous sometimes. Anyway. Games. What are they gonna do? The obvious ones are Tekken 7. Street Fighter 5. New Smash. Dragon Ball Fighters. Soul Calibur 6. And what else? Guilty Gear. Probably Blaze Blue. That's 7. I don't think there can really be anything else. Like, that's why I just don't give a shit about this clip usually, because it's just like, well, I mean, those are the games. No one saw that coming, you know. I just can't wait for all of the Marvel fans to be upset again. At least it won't be like last year where there was some hope. This year there's no hope, but... Just gonna turn this down. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do Tekken after this, honestly. So my headache is really, I've had one all day, and since Julian and Negan come out tomorrow, I want to get some practice in before they come out. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do Soul Calibur. I guess it just depends on how I feel after this. If I'm not feeling like shit, and yeah, maybe. All I know is that I'm watching Smash right now against my will. I don't like it. You remember when I was saying how Marvel fans can't have any hope? Well, there's their hope. You know, there's at least one Marvel fan who saw that, and they're like, oh shit, that's confirmation. Marvel Infinite. Sorry, guys. There's no Marvel. What do you think this is? Marvel Infinite? Please. The chances of Marvel Infinite making it to EVO 2019 are about as high as the chances of Chun-Li's face being fixed in another update for that game. It's impossible. It's not gonna happen. Man, this is... This trailer is so long. This, like, pre-roll thing is so long. Wow, you're spoiling EVO from 2 years ago for me? Fuck you. EVO 2017 spoilers? This is bullshit. I was going to watch that tomorrow. Fucking Mr. Wizard, man. These are your core values, huh? What's wrong with Chun-Li's face? Everything. Have you not seen Chun-Li's face in Marvel Infinite? Hold up. Hold on a second. Marvel Infinite Chun-Li. Hold on a second.
Just one thing. Fighting game is something so great.
That's what's wrong with Chun-Li's face. That's Mr. Wizard after the Dead or Alive stream. Shit. Oh, do I have this on source? Okay. Oh my god, that's loud. For the next battle. Why is this still going on? I would rather be just listening to really shitty music that Mr. Wizard's playing for whatever reason. And looking at nothing. Honestly. At least with how long it's been, like a short trailer just before it happens is, or it starts, I mean. There's Lil Majin's smile. I remember that. That would be fine, but, you know, with how long this has been. Oh, had a few extra chromosomes, the poor girl. Yeah. I think what happened was Dr. Doom just didn't know how to do Chun-Li's makeup well. She asked him. He's like, alright, I'm Dr. Doom. I can do this. This is simple. She said, I'll give you the Infinity Gauntlet if you do my makeup right. It's like, I got this. Easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And that's what he did. And she had to walk around with that. He didn't get the Infinity Gauntlet. By the way, I've never watched a single Marvel movie, so I I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, that's actually not true. I watched the Fantastic Four once. A long time ago, and I hated it. Yeah, I just don't like movies. That's the thing. I know they're popular, but I can't remember the last time I actually sat down and watched a movie. I don't even really I don't watch anything, really. Fantastic Four is probably one of the worst Marvel movies you could have seen. I know. At least it wasn't like Ice Age. I watched Ice Age when I was a kid. I've watched three different Ice Age movies, and every single time I watched them, I fell asleep in the theater. It's the only movie I've ever fallen asleep watching. And I don't even fall asleep. I mean, I don't nap. That's the other thing. I've never napped, except when I watch Ice Age. So it wasn't that bad. That's like the lowest of the low. That's like Mila players. That's the stuff Mila players like. But yeah, Fantastic Four was pretty shit. Then they're like, hey, we got this new one. Silver Surfer. Bet you like it. It's way better than the last one. Never watched it, and I never will. Final Fantasy Advent Children fell asleep literally 100% of the time I put that movie on. I've never even heard of it. But the way you're describing it to me, I feel like that's a good thing. You know, as much as I hate Dragon Ball FighterZ, okay, I don't hate it, but I feel like that's the wrong word, but I don't like it at all. But when they do that, when the audience screams during Cell's intro, that's pretty awesome. It's the best thing about that game, really, when you think about it. But Dragon Ball FighterZ is trash, I think. I don't like it. Oh, shit. This little Majin JDCR. That is one of the best matches in fighting game history, as far as I'm concerned. Not like non-Tias, not to compare to like Rangchu's in like just crushing Evo last year, right? It's not like it's close to that, but I'm talking about like a single match, single moment kind of thing. Lil Majin JDCR is one of the best fighting game matches ever. Oh, and here comes Sonic Fox. The biggest enemy of all. Actually, I probably should. I probably shouldn't say that. I was about to say something that probably wouldn't have gone well. Shit. He's gay, by the way. In case you didn't know, from the fact that he tweets it every 5 minutes. God, Sonic Foxes. Whew. There goes Ryan Hart. How many times has Ryan Hart been in this intro? At least 4 times. Right?
I don't want to get emotional, so I'm gonna let you take the reins this time, Mr. Seth Killian. So
Turn that back up. It's supposed to have started 4 minutes ago, but this little pre-show, pre-roll, whatever you want to call it, has been going on for 10 minutes. Is this in talk shows? I just gotta make sure I'm streaming in the right category. Yeah, there's everyone crying. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh my god, is it finally started?
Hey guys,
there he is!
Evo 2019 game review show.
He looks so pissed!
Global Business Director for Evo, and
Oh, I gotta
Joe
turn that
Ware,
down.
the president of Triple Perfectly Corporate.
Oh, he looks so. He looks so upset. That core values thing is really worn him down. Shining Wizard hasn't given him any of the good stuff. He looks like he's feeling pretty down. Like, compare this to him last year.
Stuff to do.
He looks so bad. Holy shit. I was not expecting it to be this bad.
We had our second annual Evo Japan.
Why am I hearing it double?
I mean, there are a ton of logistical problems and challenges running events in Japan.
Wait, what?
Like it's definitely.
Why is it playing twice?
We're committed. We are very committed.
That would
to
explain it.
improving the event and
Okay,
striking
hold
a
on.
balance between
Why is it playing twice?
So we definitely look forward
What
to making
other-
it bigger and better next year.
Yeah,
What?
I'm looking forward to
Okay, I guess I had it up
Evo
twice.
Japan. We're here to talk about what everyone is here
Oops.
tuning in for, which is Evo 2019,
There we
which is
go.
going to happen August 2nd through 4th.
God
now,
damn.
Before we get into the show and we start revealing some of the games that are going to be
Yeah, that should
in the
be good.
lineup, I want to urge everyone that has any questions that we'll be answering later on in the show to use the hashtag Evo 2019 and make sure you guys ask your questions and we'll be able to come back to them.
They aren't
later on
actually
today.
going
So
to
we'll be
answer
filtering
questions
that.
from that, because you
We might be
know
looking at
all
some
of it's
questions in
going
the
to
chat
be
as well, but,
filled
you
with
know,
core
sometimes
value
really
jokes.
too fast, but so Twitter might
All
be
of
the best
it.
bet, so make sure you use that hashtag Evo 2019. But
Yeah, I
Joey,
won't adjust the IO anymore.
I gotta ask you,
But-
I am a big fan of how fighting games are nowadays. You know, there's been so many.
I'm
games,
not.
So many games. Tell me.
I'm really
what are
not,
we looking at?
honestly. But
You know, this year
Okay.
we're going to be straight. We're going to play it straight this year. There are 9 games.
like I'm
Right
I'm
off the bat,
glad
you're
more
ready to
people
tell
are
me, but
playing
no games.
fighting
We're
games,
not
but
gonna
so
lead
many
them on,
fighting
we're not
games
gonna-
nowadays
No more begging for more.
Yeah,
are just
no more begging
kinda-
for more. We're just gonna say
like you
it's
look
time,
at
say
Street
that's it, we're
Fighter,
done, we're done.
and you think Street Fighter is,
from there.
you know,
All right,
it's
you guys
it's
heard
the
it here,
worst
so we're
Street
gonna be
Fighter
talking
since
about the
one,
9 games. So
and it's
without
just trying to
further ado,
pander
let's
to
get into our first game.
esports.
All right, our first game
You
of
have,
Evo
like-
2019 was the most, or the
What was I
the
saying?
entrance was higher than the previous
Oh, I know what I
years.
was
No other
saying, but I
game
was
did that.
thinking of
I
trying to
know
think
it
of
was a
examples, and I
Great
lost
top
one.
eight. I think it was
Um,
very exciting, and we're glad to welcome back Tekken 7 to Evo.
Wow,
2019.
Tekken
Oh
7,
my
no
God,
one's
Tekken 7,
surprised.
Everyone knows it's a game that.
You have like
I know you
a
like the game as
lot
well.
of really
Our friends
shitty
over at
DLC
Bandai Namco
practices, like
Entertainment,
with
the Tekken
Blaze
Watch
Blue,
team, they're
right?
doing such a great
Blaze
job.
Blue had
At
like
Evo Japan,
6
we
characters
just
on launch.
announced that Negan
Oh,
is
hi,
gonna be coming out in just 2
Hi
days on
Kevin.
the
Did you get
28th
more
of
X's in your
February.
name?
So other than that, you know, the Tekken World Tour has been amazing.
Hello.
Happy to say that we're part of the Tekken World Tour. We're really looking forward to, you know,
Oh, wait,
just
are you
doing
Kevin?
more stuff with Tekken moving forward.
Fuck.
I mean, we
Oh
just
no,
had
it's
an
that
amazing
one
international
person.
clash
Wait.
of talent.
Yeah.
Arslan
Fuck.
Ash,
I have a raging headache right now, and I
taking
can
on
barely
all
see
from around the
or
world,
think.
winning Evo Japan.
But
Last year, we had
hello.
an amazing
I'm
time.
sorry.
Leo Majin, he was
Hello.
taking it to everybody, placing third.
Hi.
An amazing performance.
I'm
all
very
around from all the
confused.
Tekken competitors in the
Hi.
world, and I can't wait to see how it's
Thank
going to
you.
play out for Evo this year.
Anyway,
Well,
what
we
was
get
I
more
saying?
Yeah,
Oh
hopefully
yeah,
so.
Tekken
I'm
7.
super
Yeah,
excited
no
for the
one's
season two
surprised.
changes.
Um,
Crazy wall bouncing mechanics now. We got some brand new characters to the roster like Anna and Lei and
Did he just say Nana?
and Armor
We
King,
got
so
some
that's
new
great.
characters like
It's
my
gonna shake up the
Nana.
Competition crazy style, and with over 1,500 people
Christ.
last year, and maybe we'll hit 2,000 this year. I think it's going to be a great time for Tekken.
Because I don't know. It's just
Are we done? Is that it? That's
I
the
feel
end?
like fighting.
No, I'm
You
joking.
made that same
So
joke
we have
last
one
year,
more.
Mark.
So
Man,
Tekken
come
7,
on.
8 more
Get
games.
some new material.
yeah.
Hire a
So,
ghostwriter.
Tekken
Do
aside, I could talk about
something.
Tekken
You
all day.
can't
Usually
make the
when I
same
do, I
joke
do talk
2
about
years in a
Tekken.
row.
But can you tell us, Joey, what is our next game?
Cause like
So the next game is a returning title from last year. It's been actually at Evo for 3 years now. It's definitely had its ups and a lot.
I
of
need to
entrants have
finish a
entered it
thought.
over the
They're going
past
through these
couple
quick.
years. It's definitely on the Capcom Pro Tour again this year.
Could
and
you
we're
just
happy
get to the
welcome back
point?
Street Fighter V Arcade Edition.
Wow,
So
the
from our friends over at
shittiest
Capcom,
game in the
Street Fighter
lineup.
V Arcade
Um,
Edition makes its return. You know,
Wait,
we
what
had
was
an
I saying?
amazing
Oh, yeah,
top
so, like,
8
back in,
last year with Problem X from the
you
UK
know,
taking it
Pre
I gotta say, man, you know, Street Fighter
2009,
just started
let's
their
say.
fourth season.
Before 2009, there wasn't really a single
It's a new
bad fighting game,
generation of
right?
players
Like
reaching
there,
the
of course, there
dominant
was
variety of
Soul
characters.
Calibur 3 that was
With Europe
broken, but it
winning
was
the
still
last
a,
Evo, I'm hoping
it was
maybe
still a
America can do
good
something
game
similar.
if you
I'm hoping. It's been a
disregard how
long ride.
broken
It's
it was.
been
You have
John
like
O's
Tekken
last
5,
winner in Street Fighter,
Tekken
so
6, which were
It's
great
overdue, and I hope
games.
that America
You had
and rise
Street
up
Fighter
and
4 that came out that year,
Fighter 5
right?
had
There was
Evo.
just
Rise up, man.
like every fighting game was good, and now you have like
So we got 2 games.
Street Fighter
We got
5,
Tekken
which
7.
is shit.
Street Fighter
You
5
have
Arcade.
Blaze
Two
Blue
of the
Cross
games I
Tag
think
Battle,
that
which
have
no
been
one
some of
gives
the
a fuck
most
about and
technical
has really
pieces
shitty
of
DLC.
as of late.
You know, Dead or Alive
Can you
5
please
had
tell us
$100 season passes, right?
Our
It's
third
just,
game is a returning
I don't know,
title
that
from
kind of
last year,
stuff
which
didn't
was
happen
new.
before.
We saw a lot of entrants, and we were
I don't
we were
know.
pretty pleased
I
with
feel like
the
I
action
and a lot of
fast
fighting
pace
games
of
just
the
are
game.
starting to
We're
gravitate towards
happy to welcome
having
back Blaze Blue
mechanics
Cross
and
Tag Battle
nuances
to
that
EVO
I
2019.
don't
Nice. So
really
BB
like.
Tag from our friends over at Arc System Works.
Wow, Blaze Blue
I'm
Cross
actually
Tag
pretty
Battle.
excited
No one
about
saw
this.
that coming. Speak
Blaze
of
Blue
the
Cross
devil.
Tag Battle, just recently at EVO
Yeah,
Japan,
I don't
actually made
know.
an announcement for their 5th Fate, including characters from Arcana.
Like,
Heart.
it's
I
not
know
to say
some
that
of the
fighting
characters
games right
also,
now
of
are
the
inherently
Elsa
bad, but I
Fate,
don't
Roll,
feel like
your
they're going in a
favorite Eddie
great direction.
made it back into the mix, but
I don't really have any way to
being its
back
second
that
year, I'm
up.
looking forward to seeing how
But-
many people enter. Of course, we had over 1,000 people last year for this event. And not only that, you know, Arc System Works has had a nice history of announcing cool stuff. They actually announced Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle at EVO a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember I was actually watching the trailer live for the first time, and I didn't know that that actual game was going to be announced because I didn't watch the trailer all the way through.
Really? Are you talking about the
I was very
trailer
surprised
for
in the audience
Cross
that
Tag Battle?
Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle was a
Is that what you
collaboration
have to
of
talk
one
about?
of the
What about the
fighting games.
announcement that
Very
they made at
excited.
EVO Japan?
Nice.
And surprised.
There's a
that's
fucking
3
animatronic
And again,
bear
just to
kind
remind
of thing.
everyone
I
at home,
think
if
that's
you guys
gonna
are
be in the
watching,
game.
we are gonna be taking
Hot
questions
from
throughout
Arcania
the
Hot,
podcast. Make sure
Seth
you
from
ask
Eunice,
EVO 2019 so we can get
and
back to
then
your
the
questions
other
later
one
on
from
in
the
broadcast.
previous
But
Blaze
again, to
Blue
recap,
games that uses
BB
his
Tag,
blood or something.
Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition and Tekken 7.
They're going through these quick
That's
though.
3 of them.
You think there's gonna
gotta
be
give me
some
one.
sort of
So there's
announcement
6
here?
more. So
Whoa, 6? Wait, they're having 9 this
All right,
year?
is this a surprise? What do you
God
do?
damn.
title number 4, I think, has the potential to break all records.
I hope Melee isn't in
Oh,
here.
wow.
It is definitely one of the most anticipated and
Like-
played games of
As-
2018 and 2019. We had it on the demo
Wait.
floor last year at EVO.
Oh, it's Soul Calibur
okay.
6.
And we're happy to welcome Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to EVO 2019.
Fucking
Right,
hell!
Joey mentioned
Smash,
we did have,
man!
the
Smash
demo
gets me
launch
every
event for our
time.
friends over at
It was
Nintendo
really
Japan,
popular,
amazing
it was
stages
on the
they
show
did. Of course,
floor.
one of the cool things
Soul
about this
Calibur
is it's
6.
bringing together all the different Smash communities, whether it's Melee, Smash 4,
Smash,
even
god
other
damn
games
it.
around the fighting game community. Everybody right now is on that hot stuff that is Smash
the-
Bros. Ultimate. Not only that, think
I
of the
don't
characters.
like the fact that
pretty much-
Evo
they-
or
Every character?
They
Sorry,
literally brought
not
back every
Evo.
character and then
Melee
some.
is at
They announced
every
a bunch of
Evo.
DLC, which is cool, like the Piranha Plant.
Because, like, as much as I respect the people that still play Melee and still play the fighting game that they like, it's like if you had Third Strike and
Yeah,
Street
you know, they
Fighter
have a whole
5
season of content that's
at
still
EVO
coming
at the
up.
same
I thought it
time.
was really cool that
You
they
know,
announced, at the Game
in
Awards,
fact, that would make more
Season
sense than
5,
having
so
Melee
a
and the
lot of
newest
people
Smash. But
are
still,
excited for that,
you know,
but what's
it's the
to come
same
before
thing. It's like,
Smash Brothers
yeah,
Ultimate.
Third Strike's a great game and
I
it's better
definitely
than
think
Street
that
Fighter
was
5,
early.
but
I
they
think
both
that
shouldn't
would
be at
break
EVO at the
Street
same
Fighter's
time.
5,000
That's how I've always
A
felt
lot of
about
people
having
play
Melee
this
and
game.
another Smash.
It's very exciting to see what people do with new characters and old characters bringing back, and I look forward to seeing who the top 8 is for our upcoming event.
We shall see, and so far that is 4 games.
Thanks for the
So we
insight,
got
Mark, man.
Super
We shall
Smash
see.
Brothers
I
Ultimate,
appreciate
we
that.
have Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, we have Street Fighter 5, and we have Tekken 7. Can you hit me with another one?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
One more time. Or, well, actually, a few more
This is
times.
going really
Few more
fast,
times.
though.
All right, so this is a
We're only
also
10
a
minutes
return
in, and
game
they've
from
threw out
last year.
half the games.
It was the most entered game at EVO.
I wasn't
2018.
expecting them to go so
okay,
fast
so
because
this
now it's like I
It
can't
was
talk
the
about
most
anything because they
watched
just
game
keep going.
ever on Twitch, for EVO
What do they have
events.
at the end of this, I
And
wonder?
we're
Or was it
happy
only
to
half
have
an
Dragon
hour
Ball
this year?
Fighters back at EVO 2019.
Awesome. This awesome game from our friends
Yeah,
over at
again,
Panda
no
Extra
one's
Entertainment.
surprised.
As you mentioned, you know, they recently
This is,
had
again,
their,
this is why I don't
Fighters
really care too
not
much
too
for
long
these,
ago.
is
They
because
announced,
it's like
of course,
there's
the
no
new season
surprises.
of
It's
Fighters. They
like
recently announced
you
Jiren,
can very
uh,
easily
the
guess what's
Ultimate
going to
Warrior, and
be
of course, Videl,
in EVO.
and
Although
a
I
lot
didn't
more
guess that there would be
other
9
games. They made
games.
some balance changes
What
as
could
well.
the
So it'll
9th
be
game
exciting to
be?
see
Dead
how
or
the
Alive
players are
6
able
or
to just
Eunice, I
put
think.
things up for the future of this, you know, very young franchise.
It's one of
Look forward
them.
to the fans
Eunice
finding
has
out
been
what
on an
else is on the
upswing,
screen
If he even
and-
from
shows
what
up.
I've heard.
Yeah.
So there's a
With all the
possibility,
balance changes, I'm
but
also super excited because they just
I don't
released a
know.
huge balance patch, making making characters good again.
It's kind of up in the air.
So I'm looking forward
Same
to
with Dead
seeing
or Alive because of the whole core values thing. Like
construction
I would have thought
to win. So it's definitely
if
very
that didn't
exciting.
happen, because they had a
Fighting
showcase
its
at
best.
Evo
So,
Japan,
we got Dragon
and
Ball Fighters,
they
we
were
have
streaming
Smash
on the
Brothers
main
Ultimate,
Evo
we
Twitch
have
channel, that they
Elite
would
Seven,
have a spot at
SF
Evo
Arcade
2019.
Edition, and Tekken
But
Edition.
after
We gotta
that
get a
whole
little bit
incident,
further.
I
But
don't
think A
know.
lot of people at home that is playing along,
I don't know.
using their fantasy brackets, they might be getting nervous now about what games are going to be included and what might not be included. But let's see what else we have.
They
I think
have to have
my
Soul Calibur 6,
nickname
right?
is Fantasy bracket.
There's no way they don't.
That's what I'm here today to do. Ruining fantasy brackets for the future of Evo. So this next title hasn't been in Evo since 2012.
Oh man, it's been a long time.
It's been a long
Ooh.
time. They finally have a brand
Street
new
Fighter
title
4?
high definition, which is super awesome. We're very happy to welcome back after a 6-year hiatus.
Whoa, wait.
Soul Calibur 6.
Oh man, and another great fighting game
Oh,
from our friends
okay.
over at Bandai Namco Entertainment. Soul Calibur 6,
He was talking about the franchise. I thought he was talking about
battle,
individual
Clash of
game.
Styles and, just
Oh
Street
my
Fighters
god.
at Evo
I was
Japan.
getting excited.
Steve from
Street
Fat
Fighter
Times, who
4.
designed
This
it
is
and
why I
winning
was
the
saying about
entire thing,
Smash.
was
If they had
from Singapore, who
I
also
bit my
did
tongue.
Tekken in
If they had
2012.
replaced Smash
And it's interesting to see, of
Melee
course, how all
with
these different
Street
games
Fighter
are
4,
playing. It's a
I
very
would have
new
been
game,
happy.
and
But no,
different
no one
elements,
didn't
especially
see
for
this
a
coming.
Soul Calibur title, a lot of new things with the reverse
People like to
strategy, of
talk
course.
shit about Soul Calibur,
very
but Soul
good at the
Calibur has
game.
done and
And
is
it's been a while
doing
since we've seen both
very
of them,
well
Tekken and Soul Calibur.
for a fighting game. It's not
I
like
think it's like
Tekken or Street Fighter levels, right? But it's
Yeah, I
still
look forward to seeing
better
if there's
than
crossover interest.
most
Like,
Arc
do
System
people
Works
play
games,
Tekken
right?
and
It's
Soul
somewhere in
Calibur?
I
between.
feel like they do, but
So
it's
you-
it's
there's
my
there's
turn
no
to
way.
actually ask you
You
guys
have
to show
cross
up.
tag
A lot of
value,
people
don't
do
have
show
Soul
up to
Calibur,
not
right?
only watch, but also participate in the event at Evo Japan, and then there's other events around the world
But
and
man,
around the US that people have been playing.
I
Soul
can't
Calibur.
believe
I'd
that
like to
Soul
invite all you
Calibur
guys
hasn't
to
been
come
in
out
Evo
to
since
Evo
2012. That was
2019
so
this year.
long ago.
Show us your souls and swords. Let's see what you guys got.
In
I
fact,
think
Soul Calibur 5
maybe
released in
for
2012, right?
Bandai
It was only
Namco
at
to
Evo for
release
1 year.
Cassandra as a DLC character because that's who I played back in 2004.
Yeah, of
and
course,
I wanna
you
see her
look
back,
like a
so when you
Cassandra
make
main
comments,
with your
you need to
core
pass
values.
the word on to
Wait a
me.
second.
Ubo-san and Harada-san?
Wait,
I don't know,
wait.
We'll see. I know they're watching.
He
but
shuts
they
so
do
he
have
shuts
Amy
down
coming along
the Dead or
with
Alive
them,
stream
you
because
know,
of the core
through
values.
their season pass. So
But
we'll
there's
see what's
only
gonna happen.
one reason why
But
you
that
would
addition now
ever
we have,
play,
to recap
let
that,
alone
Soul
main
Calibur 6,
Cassandra.
new title,
And if you look at her Soul
Dragon Ball
Calibur
Fighters,
4
Smash
outfit,
Brothers
you would
Ultimate,
know.
Movie Tag, Street Fighter
There's
5,
only one
so
reason,
we
because
have
Cassandra
6 games.
is an annoying
That leaves 3
bitch,
left.
3 left.
and I hate her.
Joey, what is our next?
But
Down to the wire.
there is a reason why you would play her.
So the 7th game in Evo.
There's a reason.
2019 is
Core
a
values.
game that's returning from a series that
Mr.
was very
Wizard
popular at Evo and past.
is a hypocrite.
I think
Or
that
he's
a
an
lot of fans
Shining
will be
Wizard
happy
hasn't
that
given
we're
him the
bringing
good
back
stuff.
Mortal Kombat 11 to Evo 2019.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat
Kombat
11,
making
no
its
one's surprised. I
return
actually
to
think I
the
didn't
stage
say
at
Mortal
Evo,
Kombat 11, but I mean,
from our
it's
friends at Warner Brothers
obvious.
and NetherRealm Studios.
the new Mortal Kombat
Injustice
game.
has
It
been
it
doing
can't
such a great
not
thing
be
over
at
the past few
Evo,
years, but
right?
now it's time,
You
as
have
of
to
course,
have
back
a new
to
Mortal Kombat at Evo.
where,
It's so
things are
popular.
gonna get juicy. You know, we were talking about this game.
It doesn't
It's
matter
kind
if
of like a throwback to
the Mortal
older
Kombat
games.
game
You
is
see
shit
a
or
lot of
not,
older
right?
characters as
You
well.
have it.
It's really
It's
exciting
gonna
and
be
interesting how
there.
they're changing the character designs as
It
well.
can't
So I'm
not
actually
be
really
there,
looking forward to
right?
this. I know you played a lot of the old games as well. I think this is gonna do a good mix of bringing in the new NetherRealm fans and also a lot of the old school ones as well.
I'm a huge old school Mortal Kombat fan. I like what they're doing with the kind of.
I am
perfect
too.
blocking
I've
system
been
you got
playing
in
Mortal
place, the 2
Kombat
meters going.
We
since
got the new defensive options
Yeah,
as well.
so I definitely like the way they're
3
gonna
or 4.
slow it
I
down
can't
and make
remember.
more of a
It was
chess
so
match
long
instead
ago.
of just rush down and do
All I
everything like that.
remember
So I'm really looking
is,
forward to seeing how this game turns out. when it
All right.
releases.
From the first Mortal
you
Kombat I
have
played, because
some
I
Mortal
was so
Kombat
young. I
now
was
added
like
to the
3 or
roster
4
here
when
in
I first played Mortal
2019,
Kombat,
in addition to
which
Soul
probably
Calibur
explains
6,
a
Dragon
lot.
Ball Fighters,
But I
Smash
played
Brothers
against.
Ultimate,
I remember
BB
playing against
Tag,
my
Street
dad.
Fighter 5
He
Arcade,
used
and
Goro,
7.
and
So,
they were,
again,
and
while we continue, we
the
have 2
stage
more
we
games
were
to
in
announce. I
was
wanna let everyone know again, we are taking questions.
Goro's
and we will be
cave
answering
layer
later on
thing.
in the broadcast. So make sure you guys use our hashtag. Send out some tweets using hashtag Evo2019,
So,
and we'll be able to hopefully get to your question and answer.
it might have
later
been
on.
Deadly
If not, we'll be able to
Alliance.
answer it on Twitter later on as well.
I don't know.
But
I can't
so
remember. It was so long ago. But
fantasy brackets have already diminished. They've
Shattered.
disappeared. They're gone.
Shattered.
But
Just
there's
done.
probably a few people out there that are still having hope, holding hope.
No, we're just gonna have to derail the train at this point.
How are we going to derail this? How are we going to derail this?
So the 8th game in Evo 2019 is
Uh-huh.
a game we've never had on our roster. even part of the series, it's never been a part of EVO. And we're
Eunice?
very happy to include for the very first time Samurai Showdown.
Oh my
Whoa,
god, I
Samurai
called
Showdown
it!
From SNK. You know, Samurai Showdown. over
I
the
think
past
I
few
called
years,
it on the
that
stream.
side
I was
trailers,
thinking about it though because I
amazing
was saying
community
that
that's been
it's
playing
getting
Samurai Showdown
released
2,
this quarter,
you know, really enjoying the old
so it's
school
going
feel
to
of
be
the
ready
game.
for Evo.
Back around Tokyo Game Show, they announced this new title for the first time, but now we're seeing it here on the main stage at Evo.
That
So
means
that's
King of
actually
Fighters
something
isn't
very
going to be
exciting.
in
You know
though,
what's
but
actually
yes,
interesting
Samurai
is
Showdown now.
I've heard that SNK
That's
is
gonna
doing
be
something
good.
special for us.
Yes, they prepared
Fucking
a world premiere
called
trailer
it.
for you, all you fans
I am
who have been
so
clamoring for
excited.
more
Wait.
Samurai Showdown footage.
Oh my
We
god,
got
I
it.
was right
All
about
it
this
takes.
too. Oh my god, I can't remember if I called it at the beginning of the stream, but I was hoping and it's here. Oh shit, okay, calm down. Oh my god, it looks so good. Are you looking at this? Oh my god, it looks so good. Look at this. Oh, I am so excited. It looks so good. It has such a perfect mix of old school and new school in its art style, and its health bars and its meter. It looks so good. It's perfect. It looks fucking perfect. Early summer 2019. Global simultaneous launching. More news coming soon. Yeah, that's what you said in September. Man, it looks perfect.
Wow. That
It
trailer was
can't look.
hype.
It couldn't have looked
As
any
you guys
better.
saw on the screen there, early
It's
summer.
perfect.
You know, we've been talking to our friends at SNK. They're going to do their best.
It
Of course, get the
was
game
a
out to
small
you guys.
look, but
Prior to Evo, more opportunities. I know they've.
What else can you
they've been
ask
trying
for?
to
It
get the
looks
game out there,
perfect.
Like Combo Breaker and other fighting game community.
there's
events, so
nothing else I can
forward to
think
that,
of that they
follow
could have
them,
added to
information.
how
I'm excited for
the
another
health
full
bars
time.
look, how the meters look,
Well, I mean,
how
it's
the
been a
game
while. I used
looks.
to play the referee in Samurai
It
Showdown.
looks a lot
Oh,
like
you're one of those?
Street
You
Fighter
think
4,
I
but
was
more
a
modern, right?
Cheap-ass
And I think
example.
that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, I used him, but I mean,
You saw on
Samurai Showdown is going to be.
man, I can't remember the
You've
characters'
never
names
had-
because it's
it's
been
never been
so
used
long
as
since I
titles
played
for
Samurai
every
Showdown.
title,
I
really.
just remember Nakaruru because
So I
she's my
wanted to
waifu.
see who comes out
But
of the woodwork. Maybe JT from
I-
Twitch and he's
like how they got
better,
that
but
blood splatter on
we'll see
them
what happens, but I think it's gonna
while
be
the rounds were going.
Samurai Showdown.
Oh, Samurai Showdown's
I
gonna
look
be so
forward to
sick.
it for sure. So, let's recap now.
They're
So
still
we
talking
have
about
8
core values.
fighting games
They
that
were
are
talking about Samurai
Samurai
Showdown.
Mortal Kombat 11.
It makes me so happy.
6,
They haven't gotten into the our true core values yet, though,
BlazBlue Cross
being dead or
Tag,
alive.
Street Fighter 5, Arcade,
They still have one more game though.
Tekken 7. That is 8
He's
titles.
not looking
One
happy
more
about
to
it.
Uno Mas, one more.
go. All right.
I don't know. We have
Okay,
there's a
maybe
lot of
he
titles
is.
out there that I mean,
I don't think it's gonna
we
be
just don't have enough
dead
time.
or
Like,
alive.
Evo's a great event.
It might
but
be. I hope it is,
there
but
can only be so many.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, so many
yeah.
for the main stage. We'll talk more
Yeah,
about that
for
later,
sure.
of course. But
Definitely main events.
can you give me the last one, Joey? I know we're getting towards the end of the list.
So, okay,
What
so
is our final game?
they've said that
You know, Evo's
Samurai
had its
Showdown is
spears
gonna
in the
be in
ground. We've
quarter
been
2,
listening
and
to
now
the
they're saying
community,
summer.
Listening to the fans and kind of figuring out what they want. And
So I guess
think
that
it's
means it's
time
coming in
this
June,
Community actually gets to shine,
which is great.
They've been doing a great job of kind of supporting their game throughout the year.
It can't be later than August though,
further.
because that's
I
when
definitely
Evo
think
is
that,
gonna be. So,
it's time for them to make their game a main title at Evo 2019. So for the first time ever, we're proud to announce that Under Night in Birth,
Hey,
executable,
Unist.
latest, or as the cool kids say, Unist is a title for Evo 2019.
There you have it. So Studio
That's pretty
Fresh
great.
Red in conjunction with
It's
Arxis
great
Sword,
that Eunice has
bringing
been on
Under
such a
Night in
good
Birth
upswing that they've managed to get to
And
Evo.
then, you know, we were
That's
looking
great.
At this last year, probably one of the biggest side tournaments that we had at the event, going on around the same time as BB Tag, and the hype level was.
But you know
insane
what's
to see all this
interesting though?
action.
No Guilty
I'm
Gear.
excited to see how this
Blaze
plays out
Blue
because I know,
that
a lot of
Blaze
time, a
Blue
lot of
Cross
players and
Tag
a lot of the advocates for this game have been letting people know
is
this is
going
one
to
of
be
the
at
most
Evo, but
technically
not
sound
Guilty
fighters that's
Gear.
out there. And I know a lot of people have been playing it and enjoying it at various tournaments.
So I got that wrong.
Throughout the past year. So I'm
But-
excited to see how this is going to play out for not only the anime fighting game community, just the fighting game community as a whole.
Yeah, I mean it's been pretty held up from tournaments that don't have really official support from the company. So
I mean, Guilty
them
Gear is
kinda
old.
rise up
Guilty
and
Gear is a great
make
game,
it
and I love Guilty Gear, but it is
a fun
old.
game to play, and a tournament worthy game is really
So-
outstanding for that community. So we're really proud to kind of support them and be a part of Evo 2019.
So Unis fans, I hope you guys show up to Evo and show us what you guys got.
I'm really, really
Fight
happy for
shows.
Eunice fans,
But
though.
let's
I
kinda
really
recap
am.
where we're at
They
right
stuck
now.
to
We
the
have
game.
our
They were
9 games. So
dedicated.
look at our entire
They
list right now.
taught people how to
We
play the
have
game. They
Under Night
showed it
Games,
off.
we just talked about. Super
You
Smash
know, and
Brothers,
people got into it, and it's a
Dragon
great
Ball
game, and it
FighterZ,
deserves it. And I
Blaze
think the
Blue
player
Cross
base
Tag
deserves it
Battle,
too.
Tekken
Under
7,
the Eunice
Street
community
Fighter
is,
5 Arcade Edition,
from my
Soul
experience, a
Calibur
really,
6,
really great community.
Mortal Kombat 11,
So that's
and
great.
Samurai Showdown.
Yeah,
9
so
games.
I guess the only...
lot
Oh,
of-
Melee
a
isn't
lot of,
here
a
too.
lot of
Thank
undertakings
fucking
that
God.
happen.
So,
Now, I gotta ask you, Joey. I mean, obviously an amazing lineup. There is something.
the
that
only
probably
thing I
a
got
lot of
wrong
people
then
gotta
was
ask, and
Guilty
I gotta
Gear.
ask as well.
I guess I accidentally said
Your
10
Smash
games
Bros.
instead of 9. I wasn't counting.
I mean, Melee had
But I
a
did
great
say
run at
Guilty
Evo,
Gear, and that's
it's-
that wasn't
it's
there.
unfortunate
But I
it
was right about
wasn't
Melee not being there. And he's been saying it every
wants to
year.
fight some
We're
of the
not
great
putting
past
Melee
games of
in
Melee
Evo next year.
So we prepared
Mr.
the
Wizard has
video
said that for
and
years, and he's finally acting on it. Which I think is great. I don't know what they're doing. I wasn't paying attention. But I think that's great that they're taking out... Melee for another fighting game.
You are tuned here at Evolution. It's
And it was probably for Eunice too. Of all of the games, like Samurai Shodown being a new SNK game, it just makes sense that would be at Evo, right? Soul Calibur 6 is obvious, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Blaze Blue, and all of them. The only one that's really the odd one out is Eunice,
Mr.
right?
Two-time.
That's probably what replaced Melee, and I couldn't be happier. I still wish Guilty Gear was there though, because Guilty Gear is such a fun game to watch. I like watching and playing Guilty Gear a hell of a lot more than I do Blaze Blue, but you know, Blaze Blue's getting a new update, so it makes sense.
Signing out. Love you guys.
It makes sense. So is that it? That was 20 minutes. Was that really it?
All right, there you have it. So we have our 9 games, and you know we were talking about it earlier when we were talking about
I do like that was
side
much
tournaments.
shorter though.
Evo has always been a place for all fighting games, not just the
Man,
ones that are at the main.
I
event.
cannot wait for
And,
Samurai
last year,
Shodown.
I think
I'm going to be
something
playing
that
the
we did
hell
for the
out of
first
that
time is we
game.
actually tried to be more active with, the different
I
tournament
really
events
think
and
the
design
new
games
Samurai
and
Shodown
events.
could be my
And one of the
favorite
things that we're doing
2D
this
fighting
year
game.
is we're kind of rebranding what the side tournaments were to something that we want to call
I love that
the
game.
Community Evolution Championships, which is what we're gonna do is
I haven't played it in so long though, because no one ever played Samurai Shodown. No one knew what it was. That was the problem. Where I live, no one, like no one even knows fighting games where I live. Some people play Melee, but if you were to ask them about like
Yeah,
Tekken,
definitely. I think that
they wouldn't
it's a
know what
huge
Tekken
thing for the
is.
community and
You
for
know,
Evo to kind of show games that might not get the spotlight all the time.
Yeah, they probably know what like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat is. I mean, they're not that out of touch, but like Tekken, no one knows what that is. Soul Calibur, no one knows what that is. Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, no one knows. So,
Maybe didn't make the core lineup, like Super Smash
you know,
Bros.
and even with those games though,
So
there
we
there
definitely
are
seeing,
Tekken arcade
applies
machines
for a
where I
tournament
live.
and how many people kind of show up to support them. So I think it's a great.
There are
overall thing.
Street Fighter arcade machines where I live. There are Street Fighter 2 arcade machines. But you know, no one knows what Samurai Shodown is. No one's heard of it. No one's played it. So I've always had to play it by myself. So I never really got a chance to properly play it, even though I really, really liked it. So I'm very excited to have an opportunity after
Aside from that, there's actually a lot of other
over a decade
forms and applications that we're
in order to play it properly.
Be a part of Evo. But before
Not
we get into
properly
that,
because it's online, of
we're
course,
talking
but
about the community
you know,
championships. Is there any games
play it with
besides
other
I know you
people,
mentioned
right?
Super Turbo and CVS2. Any other games that you want to see there?
I mean, I've always been I don't really play Vampire Saber, but I love to watch it. I think it's an awesome game, and I think the community should show up at Evo and kind of do a big tournament. I think that would be really fun for a lot of fans out there. I also
So
like
is what they're
Jonas
going to
Vanilla.
do is reveal
If you wanna
everything
go all the way
and then
back to
just talk
1994, I love that game.
for an hour?
I don't know
I
if
don't
people
know.
still play it, but I know it's on.
I don't know what their
Xbox
plan is.
One.
Oh shit, today's the 26th. Wait a
Plus,
second,
you
today's
have
the
free
26th?
add-on. So there's definitely a community out there for that game, and I will pick Cinder and Infinite, everyone else that plays. So.
Well, personally, I want to see the new Killer.
I can't even remember if I knew that or
Instinct.
not.
Sailor Moon S. That had a great community reaction.
I can't remember if I knew that or not.
I want to see all those games again. So
Oh man, at Evo Japan.
I can't remember if I knew that Julia Negan was coming out tomorrow. This is how fried my brain is, by the way.
Good at that game.
yeah,
so.
there's so
I
many
can't
games,
think.
Fighting EX Layer.
Yeah.
All I can think about is Samurai Showdown.
Yeah.
Too many games to talk about, but we hope you guys sign up your community, sign up your game, and represent. We'd love to see you at EVO.
9 games is a lot for
More
EVO, though.
chances. We're going to have more staff helping out with that kind of stuff as well. So make sure you guys sign up for the Community Evolution Championships. Aside from that, I want to talk quickly about our Artist Alley, which we started growing over the past few years. Last year we had, I believe, 60
Artist
different artists
Alley?
from all different
What?
communities coming together to show.
Do I even want to know? Do I even give a shit? You never know. They might have like, hey, by the way, we're making a new Guilty Gear announcement at EVO at the end of this or something, right? So I've got to sit here for at least a few minutes while they're babbling on.
Stay tuned to more information on that. It'll be on shoryuken.com as well.
Just trying to think if
another-
there's
think a lot
anything
of
else I
people
can
like
talk
were
about
actually
fighting
emailing
game
me.
related, but I
They're
don't,
so
I
excited
don't
for
think
Artist
there
Alley to
is.
come back, they
I
don't wanna
mean,
miss the opportunity.
That's one of the most popular emails in our contact form
Yeah,
on our
so
website.
we're glad all these
You know,
things will be up
I've said
right
Samurai
before
Showdown's
this
great.
ends at 7:30. So
And that's
a lot of
really
stuff
it.
is gonna be up.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
nothing
so
else,
I
right?
wish we could
I
go
mean,
over it.
yeah, we're definitely opening up registration.
Tekken
right at
Season 3,
7:30,
that's
so
going to be
you'll
announced
be
at
able
EVO
to register for EVO, you'll be
2019,
able to,
you know.
book a hotel.
Woohoo.
You'll also be able to buy tickets for the Sunday
If
finale,
there's,
so there's a-
if Soul Calibur has a Season 2, that'll be announced at EVO.
You can definitely check that
Woohoo.
out. evo.shuriken.com/registration.
Street Fighter 5 will announce its death
Tonight,
probably
get
at
locked in so
EVO.
that we don't have
Maybe
a
something
problem
about Street Fighter 6,
mid-July when
hopefully.
you decide
That
everything.
probably
You
won't
guys
be
are
till
wizard,
next
forget
year.
to sign up.
I don't know. It
Like,
depends
let's
on.
get it
I
done today, people. Let's
I
get
guess
it
it
done.
depends on E3, right? I guess it depends on
Save
if
$20.
the new
Like,
consoles are
$20
revealed at
is
E3,
a
because
good
Street Fighter
value
6
as
is probably
possible.
going
This
to
is
be
the
a
way to
launch
do it.
title for a new
Put your money
console.
down now, save money so you have more money to
Probably.
go have fun in Vegas when you're here.
And you know, the more, especially for people within the community, you know, the more people that sign up early on, that helps us with our planning.
Not having
for our
Melee is
schedule.
great.
So make sure you guys do that.
Really glad that
Make sure
Melee's
your
not
game
gonna
has
be there.
A great showing, and we'll be able to treat it in a much better
Smash
way,
plays,
in a way
am I
that we
right?
can, you know, kind of balance the schedule for everyone to not only play in the tournament but also watch it at home.
Yeah, for sure.
So aside from that, we also are opening our applications for volunteers and judges to be part of our EVO staff.
Ooh, boy,
So if you wanna
volunteer
actually
work.
yourselves, of course, EVO being a community event.
Mr. Wizard looks so sad.
We gotta make sure that we work with the best people within our community and the passionate people that want
He's,
to play these games.
you see his eyes, he's looking for those core values, and you can't find a single one.
I think every
Well, you could
single
see him
person
too
in
because of the
staff
mirror
is
behind them. Not a
community
single
member
one.
with the community at first.
Womp,
We're
womp,
really
womp.
proud of that.
Are they filming this in a
EVO
hotel
doesn't
room?
Run without volunteers and people helping out. So
I didn't
it's
even
definitely a
really
very cool experience
look, but
and-
it kind of
and
looks
we
like
work
they're
with
in a
them.
hotel room,
Some cool jackets. We give them,
which would be hilarious.
They're fed. We give them a chance to earn arena tickets.
Might
so
not
if
be.
you want to watch the finals on Sunday, all you gotta do is just
Why did they decide that this
You know, a lot of
area,
people actually come to EVO just
right in front
so
of
much
a
fun with not only their community,
bunch
but
of
friends,
mirrors
they
was a
just wanna
good
experience
idea?
EVO.
That's my
I
question.
get it. I totally get it. I mean, when I was
Why
in
would you
EVO,
film in
I
front
loved
of
EVO.
mirrors
Just
like that?
Loved running tournaments for my community and
Yeah.
It's such a
everybody
dumb
level
idea.
up and grow that way. So hopefully you guys will be able to join us, whether or not it's a spectator or if you want to join us as a volunteer, a judge, or a competitor.
I think I'll be going to EVO next year. I'm not going this year. I don't have the time or the money, but next year I'm planning on going to EVO next year. I hope I
In
can.
the past, we've had some amazing panels from our publishers and developer partners, but there's also been some cool panels that we've had from members of the community, like Maximilian and the Yo Video Games crew. Year in, year out, they always do something cool. Last year, we had a lot of stuff with different tournament organizers. But one of the things we want to do this year is we want to open it up a bit more. Ask the
Man, I
community
feel
what
like
they
I'm
want.
watching
So,
E3.
for example, what kind of panel
babbling.
do you want us to get EVO? Let us know in the application. Or
Every time I
if you
feel
have
like,
an idea,
okay, this
talk
is
to some
it.
friends,
It's
pitch it to us,
over.
and we'll see if we can make it happen.
They're
We have
wrapping it
time
up.
slots
They
for
go on to a new
Friday and
topic
Saturday
all of a
EVO. We'll
sudden.
see what we can do to make it happen. So we can kind of address and talk about the topics you guys want to see.
Yeah, I definitely think the panels are a really exciting thing for EVO to
Yeah,
have.
like in the
I
past,
think
there were
the
even
panels
some-
are the only reason
Yeah, so
why.
we've shown Bang
Okay,
Machine before, and
not
we
the
would
only
definitely be
reason,
open to showing it again
but
if the fans want to do
one
it.
of the
I think it's
biggest
great.
reasons
Amazing
why
movie.
people watch
And,
EVO.
we
Of course, people like me would still watch EVO regardless, but
If that's something the community
I
wants,
feel
we'll
like
do
that's
that.
what
If there's
brings
something else they
in
wanna
a
do,
lot of the
whether it be
viewers,
bring
because
in,
there are a lot of people
like,
that
FGC celebrities or
that
greet, like,
play
open
these
to
games that don't really give a shit about the
That's
tournaments. They're
whatever
just
we
like,
wanna
we
do in
want
the
new
panels.
characters
What if
or
someone wants
we
to
want
watch
new
Call
content,
of Duty
right?
for an hour?
And that's where the content
Let
is
us
at
know.
that
If
EVO.
that's what you want to see, let us know.
That's
and
where
we'll
all the
definitely look into
announcements
it.
are.
All right, there you guys have it. But at this point, we are going to turn it to questions from the community.
Oh, I
So,
forgot about
obviously
this.
there's
Oh,
gonna be a
I'm
lot of
looking forward to
questions
this. I'm
about
glad I
the
stuck
event
around.
itself. Maybe a lot of random questions as well, but we'll try our best to get to as many as we can.
Turn this up a little
I'm
bit.
looking at the screen right now, trying to get these filtered in. So I believe our first question, Joey, is going to.
That's why every time Mr. Wizard looks in that direction, he gets sadder and sadder. And it's probably flooded with core values. It's probably flooded with things about core values. That explains so much. Look at his eyes. Look, every time he glances down to his bottom left, every time you can see how much sadder he gets, how much more depressed he gets.
Represent each game at Evo, because it's definitely a very passionate thing to talk about your favorite game on a live stream with hundreds of thousands of followers. So we definitely
Maybe
want to
it's
take it
just
really
me.
seriously, and so don't slack on it. Don't think you don't have to send one because you've
I'm
done
waiting
it before.
for it.
Every year is a new kind of avenue for new talent, and we hope a lot of people also step up and kind of maybe submit reels. Maybe they don't do a lot of events, but maybe they do some cool stuff. So maybe we can figure out if they fit into
I like how they tried zooming in on Mr. Wizard to make him the main focus, but I was just looking in the mirror.
So if you think you have what it takes, put that reel together. Not only that, look out for more information. We'll be tweeting out and also posting on our website once the application form is available for commentary. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we're going to go to our next question from Master Reginald's. He's asking is, will there be water?
So we definitely heard you loud and clear. We definitely love the feedback we heard last year, and we're definitely going to provide
happened
free
with
water
water
for all
last year?
attendees this year. We're also working with Mandalay Bay to reduce the price of bottled water, so that people, if they have that choice, if they want to.
Never mind water, how about showers for all those Smash players? I mean, most of them are going to be gone. Well, a lot of them are going to be gone this year because Melee's not
We've already
there,
had
but
several meetings, and it's looking much better than last year, at least from attendee perspective.
still.
So we're gonna go into our
It's a
next
hazard.
question looks like it's from SSBM.
Look, he's getting, look at his
So
face
early bird
scrunched up.
registration this year is $50,
And notice
about a
how
month
every
later,
time
we'll up it
he's
to
getting
the
ready to
normal
answer a
price of
question, he
$7.
smiles a little
And
bit.
This year we're actually adding
It's to
a
cheer
late
himself
fee,
up before he answers
late
the
charge
question.
If you decide to register within the last month, because we really need that numbers ahead of
I'm
time to
telling
just
ya.
simply plan Evo.
That's
If you're
the
one of those people who likes
source.
to
That's
register
the
late, then
source for his
kinda
current
gotta do that, so to
emotions.
make sure you wanna register
Is
early to
whatever
save that.
monitor he's looking
That'll
at
be $90.
that has Twitter on it.
June.
All
till-
right.
Till the final registration date, which I believe is July 14th.
It's really
All right,
getting
so
to him.
you heard it here. It's not only is it saving $20, I think it's odds. If
It's
you
gonna
do
be
the
saving
math,
40.
I couldn't
right?
give a
save
fuck
40, so
though.
you don't want to end up paying $90.
If you literally registered today,
Maybe
you'd
I'd care if
save
Dead or Alive 6 was at
$40
Evo, but
from
it's
now
not.
until June, I
So,
would not wait
fuck it.
and just get it done right now.
make some plans. All right, let's
Bring
go
in the
look at
core
our next
values.
Question here. So this one is from Aryu Say. It's how can someone be part of the photography crew? Do you know about that?
I think you'd probably have to talk to Chris Seglier. I think he's probably the person involved in that. So you probably have to have a portfolio and check your past work and all that fun stuff. then
And
just
why
kinda
would
tip
why
it-
would
put
they
your hat in the
choose to
ring and
answer a
go from
question
there.
I
about
would say it's
photography?
to the commentary
They
that
must
you
really
guys
be
think you
scraping
have
the bottom of the
some
barrel
stuff
here.
to show for yourself and what you've done in the past. But
There are only like
again, we'll
5
more
legitimate
information
questions,
that
and one of
will
them is
be
about
on our social
photography.
media. And of
So I
course,
need to
we'll
answer it.
Update our website as
So it
well.
looks
I
like
also
they give a
think it
shit.
doesn't hurt if photographers actually go to Evo and just take pictures anyway.
But
I mean, you might catch a really cool moment on film.
I
that
mean,
no one else
why
got because
why
the
is this so
photographer
long
was
though?
there.
Why are
So
you
it doesn't hurt your
answering this
chances of
question,
getting
and why are you talking for
That's
more
the
than
thing, there's a lot
30
to see
seconds
at
about
Evo. It's not even
photography
the stages. There's so
at
much stuff
Evo?
that isn't seen on the stage level that I think people need to kind of just be able to capture.
I think our photographers miss stuff all the time because Evo's just too big to handle, and it's just photographers are all over the place. And
Not a knock on our photographers.
yeah, our photographers are super great. They get a lot of great pictures, and we've had a lot of cool stuff over the years. But they can't be everywhere at once.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, they're the best in esports.
They are. They're
And just in gaming. in
and they've
general.
won awards, so it's not like they're not recognized. But yeah, they're really great.
All right, our next question comes from Lord Gutex. He says, do you see
What a
Evo
name.
adding additional activities before competition begins on Friday? So something on Thursday. For example, maybe workshops or panels on Thursday.
We're really hesitant to add a 4th day of events because it's just a lot. Like we're requiring you to take an extra day off work, and people, if they don't go to the stuff on Thursday, feel like they've missed out. And so we're really hesitant.
Yeah,
to do
and
kind
it
of
costs
stuff.
so
I
much
think
more money because
esports
they're
arena does
doing
great stuff.
everything
They do kind
in
of
the
pre-parties
hotel.
and kind of events throughout the week. I know Level Up
It's
has done
just-
stuff like Wednesday Night Fights.
What a
Evo
dumb
Edition
fucking
Day, stuff like
question.
that. So there's always stuff for people to
And
do,
wanting to do
but I think adding
reveals
official
on
kind of
Thursday
past
instead of
Thursday
after or during the
agenda
tournaments.
is
Like,
a little bit hard at this point.
what?
So we definitely still have to set
What
up
kind
the
of
event for the
question
next
is
day,
that?
and it definitely
That's
takes a lot
not
of
how
us,
this
but,
works.
we definitely rely
You
a
can't
lot on
just
third-party
have
partners
all
to
of the
fill that
reveals
and move forward with that.
Of course, we'll
on
do
a
that.
separate
See what
day
we can do,
like
but
that.
We're gonna go on to our next question from Paku is weird. When do signups open?
Lineups open at 7:30, which is probably in about half an hour from now.
7:30 p.m. Pacific time.
So right away, right after this show ends, sign up. Don't miss the window.
Oh,
Get it signed up.
oh,
and then,
shit.
be
It's
ready to go.
7:40 right
You don't have to
now.
worry about,
This
did you
is
sign up? Did you
pre-recorded.
get a hotel? Did you buy a ticket? Like, knock it off your list. Get it done.
All right, someone from our
The
tennis
plot
team
is
just
thickening.
asked us, what is your favorite Evo moment?
My favorite
The
Evo moment,
plot
I've
is
said this in
thickening.
past videos,
It's
goes all the way back to
7:40. They would
2002.
know.
There was a 5-on-5 East Coast versus West Coast. Marvel.
They have a computer right there. There would be a
Sumai from the West Coast
taskbar.
were playing
You can
Pokemon
see it in the
at
mirror.
the time.
You can see the
did
computer
4
screen. You
snapbacks
can
in one
see
combo
the
and
feed
never
from
heard
the
of
stream
war.
in the
Maybe
mirror.
it was
The
comparable to Tiger
taskbar is
Perry.
there. They would
That's
be able
all
to
when that
see the
happened. It was super
time.
crazy for the
This
time.
isn't live.
I've
This
always
is
loved that.
pre-recorded,
Wasn't that the same year?
scripted.
No, the Tiger
This
Perry was
entire
20.
thing
Yeah.
is scripted,
What is your favorite
pre-recorded,
moment
This
of all
was
time?
I
doctored
was thinking about it earlier. I would
bullshit.
say, you know, the geese reveal.
This is
recently.
ridiculous.
Oh,
I want a
that
refund.
was a really big one.
They're
But
claiming this is
last year's
live.
Tekken
Like,
Talk
said on
was just
Twitter would be
I had
live.
the best
This
seat
goes
in the house.
against
You know,
my
I feel
core
like
values.
commentary for an
This is
event, it's always
ridiculous.
the best seat in the house because you're like yelling out loud what's going on screen and just having that moment and just enjoying.
I
it.
thought Mr. Wizard was
It's
actually
something
looking
you're
on
never gonna forget.
a
And
Twitter
you'll
screen, but
mind
no.
it, and I can't wait to see
It's
it.
not Twitter. He's
Anyone
just in a
just
perpetual
being
state of
able to have a
distress
nice
because of the
story
core
after
value
it's
memes.
Also, like
It's
an
not
American,
Twitter.
give everyone in the home crowd is
Oh
something to cheer for.
man.
You know, and especially for Tekken, where it's a game where usually people write off their American.
Wow.
flag.
Yeah,
It was nice
for
to
sure.
see.
It was nice to see. And he made it all the way to
I'm
Grand
looking
Prix
for a watch.
finals.
One of them has to have a
Rarely
watch,
gets to see
right?
an American, so we're
I'm
glad
looking
to
for it.
Cheer him on and be.
Oh, Mr. Wizard's revealing part of his hand. It's not there.
Good moment indeed. So we have our next question.
But
from
either
our
way,
friend
they
Glenn
know what the
Craven.
time is.
He's asking, and we were just talking about it, is will you do
Scripted.
something at the event to commemorate the 15-year anniversary of Moment 37?
You know, I
Oh,
hadn't
shit.
really thought about it until right now, so maybe.
I didn't
We'll
even
have to
realize.
do it. And it's luckily we
been
have
15
3-4
years
months
since
till
that
Evo,
happened?
maybe we can
Jesus.
Put something together. I also think it's the 25th anniversary of Super Turbo.
It was just 2
Really?
years ago,
Yeah,
actually,
so I'm maybe we can get something together and get something special going on for that too. But a lot of fun anniversaries are coming around this year, so we'll definitely.
They
see what's
better do
coming
something
in
for
the
that.
Later on.
Yeah, anniversary is another word for old.
I'll be
But anyways,
disappointed now that they
let's talk
know and
about
now
our
that he
next
said
question here.
something.
Oh, this is a good one. This one's actually related to some of the tournament.
If
rules.
there's nothing
So from SSG
regarding Moment
Spirit,
37.
The question is, will BB Tag be best of 5 throughout the entire tournament as a standard for the game?
Yes, so we definitely
we changed.
we erred on the side of caution last year, and we thought 2 out of 3 might be a little bit slow, and we kind of made a mistake. So
And at Evil Japan, remember when they gave them 2 hours at Evil Japan for Blaze Blue? Blaze Blue top 8?
There you guys have it. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle 3 out of 5 for the entire tournament.
And on the side of caution twice.
Next question
No, it's
is
more like you
from
wrapped them in
Sequel
bubble wrap.
What do you mean merchandise?
So we've been talking with our great
My
partners. Gaming
concerned
Generation.
parent.
We definitely got the ball rolling on that. We definitely have some cool
Fucking
stuff in
out.
the works that we're not ready to talk about right now, but we'll definitely get that closer to Evo at what we want to do. But we do have a pre-order shirt up on Smash.gg right after this broadcast.
Oh yeah,
for
man! I was
exclusive
hoping
blue
with
shirt
Evil
we're going with
Japan
this
that
year.
they would be
Ooh,
selling
we
that
haven't blue in a
No
while.
orange?
the
Orange.
shirt that they had for
Still
Evil
be
Japan
blue.
Online because it had High School Girl,
But you can definitely
and I
pre-order an
wanted
Evo
that
shirt
so
and an
bad.
Evo badge with your customized name
I
on it.
saw a
Last
picture
year,
of it,
and
and
I think that's a good add-on
I
for
wanted
a
it.
tournament goer.
I would have traded a lot for it. I would have paid $40
Sure,
for
but,
that
I mean,
shirt.
you can also tweet at us and give us
And I
any
don't really
ideas for
pay
any
for
kind of
shirts. I
merch
don't
you
buy
wanna
shirts, but
see
I
on
would have
the
paid a
front
lot
page
of
and
money
everything.
for that.
Last time I did
I
tweet
wanted
out,
that
we got
really
a lot of
bad.
feedback about
And they
people
just
who
didn't
want
sell it
maybe lower
online.
Key items where the logo
Which
isn't
sucks.
full
Someone wanted fitted hats.
Hey, someone wanted fitted hats, so maybe we'll make that happen. I was happy to
That
make
that evil
black and
that
black hats
High
last
School
year,
Girl
so a lot
shirt
of
for
people
Evil
wanted to be
Japan.
more low-key. And And so maybe we'll look into that kind of stuff. But
It's like
anything
the
you
best
guys wanna
shirt that's
see,
ever been made.
We're open to it,
And I can't have it.
Want to buy it, so
And I'm upset about
let
it.
us know what you want to see in terms of merch, and we'll get on the ball.
All right.
High
our next
school
question
girl
coming
and
up
Evo.
is, will there be any
Again.
demonstrations on the main stage? for
Please.
from JP Braganza?
I think it's a little bit harder for us to do it now because Evo's such a big event,
Yeah.
and there's such time-consuming finals, and we got to squeeze so many games in every day. We'll definitely look into fun stuff. Like we used to do really cool fun stuff, exhibitions, stuff
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
the last time we did it was like the Wednesday Night Fights versus Battle Circuit kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean we did do the Smash exhibition last year.
That's right.
I think that was pretty cool.
There was
What are they
exhibition
talking
tournament for
about?
Soul Calibur last year.
Exhibitions?
So it's not
Smash?
outside of the realm, but
I
it's
don't
still
like
too early,
it.
I think.
Right. So I think if you're looking for more fan favorite kind of exhibitions, well, it's a little bit harder for us to do. But new games coming down the pipe, we can definitely showcase again.
Oh, they're talking about, I think they're talking about side tournaments.
All right. Next question is
You
going
know-
to come from Christmas, and he's asking, what are the chances of a wintertime Evo Classic with Marvel 2, Super Turbo, Melee, King of Fighters, Killer Instinct, etc.?
Actually, this is an interesting
I
question.
mean, we haven't really looked into that kind of stuff. We do have Evo Japan now.
I want
where
to see
it kinda
Sailor Moon S.
6 months opposite of Evo, so we definitely don't want to go too saturation modal.
I think it would be
going
really
forward,
cool to
so
have
it'll be a little harder
another
for us to
separate
do that,
Evo with
but
all of those
we do
side
like the
games
fact
like
we
that.
have our
That's
community
actually a
members
really,
and
really
champions
good
where we can
idea.
Showcase those kind of games on our main stage, but I don't think it would be great for us if we did it all old school Evo, because it might only get like 4 people, and then it wouldn't be great. But
see.
maybe more.
Well,
I'm sure there'll be
the
more.
the thing with that is
Looks like
though
we
is
are
that
going
if
to our
you
last question. Is that
because
correct?
a lot of people
So this is
still
our last
like
question.
Third
This is a
Strike,
big
it's
one.
just they
Actually
don't
comes
play it
from
because
our defending
who the
world
fuck does
champion for
Third
Dragon Ball
Strike
FighterZ,
tournaments,
Mr.
right?
Sonic Fox.
there's
This question is, what are the games?
oh fuck, I can never remember the name of
So-
it, but there is
Yeah,
one
wait,
Third
can you
Strike
tell us?
tournament in
Yes,
Japan.
I will definitely. But I have
But
to preface this
you know,
with a
that's
statement
it.
first.
No
Okay,
one
so
has Killer
I
Instinct
feel
tournaments
like
anymore, but
Evo
a lot of
Sunday
people
has gone
play Killer
in
Instinct.
one's
If
too
you
long.
had an Evo that was
I
centered
feel
around
like
those games,
ending at midnight
people
last year was a
would
little bit too
show
long.
up and
Oh,
play
dude, I
them.
would love to see
It's just a
it.
question of whether or
I
not
think
would be
the East Coast
profitable.
ending at
And
3
that,
a.m.
I
is a
don't
little bit
know,
harsh to
but
us on our fans.
Okay.
So
I would
we're
love
gonna
that.
reduce the amount of games on Sunday.
I would
to
love
5.
if they have
Whoa.
an
So
Evo
we
with
definitely
older
wanna do it
games.
like a later start time. Like we're gonna start at 9 a.m. instead of 8 to give people a little bit more time to recover from all the partying and drinking they're gonna do at Evo. So
Well, that just means a more action-packed.
yeah,
Evo
so that just
weekend.
leaves us
I just
more
I want to
opportunities to do
see
more
Third Strike at
announcements,
Evo.
to do more fun
That's
stuff
all
in
I
the
want.
arena.
I love Third
I'm
Strike.
hoping we can do a dance cam this
Never
year.
played it too much,
I've
but I
told
love
Sarah I'll do
watching
this
it.
For many years. I'm
Third
hoping we
Strike
can
is
do it.
such
Maybe
a
we can, maybe
beautiful
we won't.
game.
But I definitely want to do more fun
It's such a
stuff
great game
in
to
the
watch.
arena.
He's angry at us.
Yeah, but the 4 games in no particular order that
No
will be
order.
on Sunday.
Okay.
And these were the games that we'll put on the website to buy the tickets later on. So obviously Street Fighter will be there. We'll have some Tekken. We'll have some Smash Ultimate, and we'll have some Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
Well, I'm only watching one of those.
Those are the 4 Sunday games.
And it's
Tickets
Tekken.
go on sale at 7:30 tonight, so make sure you get your tickets. We have we're gonna hope to have a whole boatload of announcements to accommodate those games.
I hate
It's a
watching
really
Blaze
fun time in
Blue.
the arena,
Street
and
Fighter is
it's
trash, and I don't even
versus
remember what the
friends,
last game it was
celebrating
anymore.
fun.
Oh yeah, it was Smash.
Adult
Smash
team,
is Smash.
Yeah, for sure.
So
But we definitely.
what a
think those
shitty
games
day.
are the
yeah, I'll only be watching.
exciting
I
games
watched
here, so we're
every
gonna have a
tournament,
great show and a great
every
Sunday.
tournament on the last day of
And
Evo
again, I
Japan.
urge you guys to stay tuned to our social
'Cause, you know,
media
Guilty
networks,
Gear's great.
StreetFighter.com as well.
Tekken's
Check out our website
great.
for the
Oh,
latest
wait, no,
news. We
Street
have a
Fighter
lot
5
of
was on
information
there.
that's being rolled out today. Again,
Street
if
Fighter
you
5
guys
was
can
trash. I
get
didn't watch that. I watched every
to be
game
part
that
of
was
Evo,
good.
join
And I even watched Blaze Blue because I was like, why not?
One more
Right?
time, just in case
But-
you tuned in late.
All right, we got Under Night in Birth. We got Super
Yeah.
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
What a
We got
shitty
Dragon Ball
final
Fighters.
day.
We got Blaze Blue
Final
Cross
day.
Tag Battle. We
fit.
got Tekken 7.
Whatever the fuck that
Street
day was.
Fighter
I don't
5
even remember what day it
Arcade
was. My head is killing me. I
Calibur
can't think
6.
properly.
Mortal Kombat 11, and Samurai Showdown. So we're definitely very excited about this year, and we hope you join us. in
Well,
Las
I'm going.
Vegas
I know I'm
in
going to be
August.
watching the Tekken one,
And
Soul
everything will
Calibur,
be up,
Samurai
on sale
Showdown.
at 7:30. All the links will be on Shuriken.com.
Mortal
and
Kombat.
Follow our Twitter at
I'll be
Evo.
watching those. I might
we'll
actually. I
see you
might
in
not
Vegas.
watch Mortal
See you
Kombat.
guys.
Peace.
The other ones I don't really give a shit about though. I gotta say though, I do like how they did it this year more though, because they were like, hey, here's everything, here's all of the games. Now we're going to talk bullshit for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to answer your questions, which aren't actually your questions because it was all scripted. And Mr. Wizard gave it away. Oh, Mr. Wizard. He goes against my core values, though. I can't be upset at him, right? I can't be. Or upset for him. I can be upset at him. But anyway, I mean, no one really didn't expect that lineup. I'm glad there was something else Samurai Showdown, though. That was great. Anyway, this is over now. No more core values. Can we get some Dead or Alive? Man, I wish. See you in August. Now what? I'm trying to think Tekken or Soul Calibur. I think I just want to play Tekken, honestly. My head is still pounding. My head is still pounding. Oh wait, shit. Maybe it wasn't scripted. It was actually at 6. Pacific time is 3 hours behind Eastern, not 2. I have a headache. Maybe it wasn't scripted. The plot thickens. We don't know. We don't know if it was scripted or not. Damn it. He didn't give anything away. Shit. That might have been live. He might have actually been getting depressed at Twitter. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Mr. Wizard. I don't know. Damn. The plot thickens. The plot thickens by peeling off the layers that were put on it about 10 minutes ago. Oh, fuck me.